Well, hello YouTube. Today we have a package. This came from, I purchased this on eBay. It's from Tommy Wang in Shanghai, China. And, well, let's open it up. Well, I already have. Because this came quite a while ago, but I just haven't gotten around to making a video of it yet. And here we go. This is a tape-style MP3 player. And the reason that I purchased this is because it reminded me of something that I had when I was probably, I don't remember when it was, probably around year 2000, 2001, something like that. I had one of these. If you can see that there. Let's actually go to the site. Oh, from Crutchfield, sorry, the Digiset AR300 Duo 64 is no longer available for purchase. Whoops. Original purchase price was about $200. What did I click? There we go. Close. Anyway, mine was not the Duo 64, it was a Duo something or other. This one only has 64 megabytes of internal memory, and it could be expanded with a multimedia card up to, I believe, an additional 128 megabytes. Yes, megabytes. But this thing was pretty neat. It's an MP3 player. It had its own software that you'd load it with, and had a special USB cable that actually plugged into the headphone jack, I believe. Worked pretty good. You'd turn it on, pop it in your cassette player, and it acted like a regular tape. You could actually switch songs by hitting fast forward or rewind on the cassette deck, and yeah, here's this shows what it came with. Now this one actually shows the standard USB cable, but mine had a different cable with it, the little egg-shaped battery charger and the specialized rechargeable nickel metal hydride batteries that came with it, which were about that thick, about that long, and maybe about that wide. The problem with this was, I think I still have it somewhere, not really sure, might have gotten thrown away, but the batteries died, and you can't find, well, at the time I couldn't find batteries for it anymore. So yeah, but anyway, back to our tape player here. Let's get the computer out of the way and adjust the camera. Alright, so let's open this thing up and see what we've got. Actually comes with a USB wall adapter. Little flip out thing. Feels like there's nothing in it, but hey, maybe we can try MP3 power supply. Probably a pair of the cheapest, crappiest headphones that money can buy. And I think this is the USB cable. Yes, this is the USB cable, which is also about probably the cheapest that money can buy. Well, we're going to use this. Let's see, this looks like our instruction manual. Appearance buttons with an image that's so washed out you can't even read it. Be sure you're familiar with the following switch buttons: LED indicator ports, slot for MMC card, USB port, audio port, LEDs for battery and charging status. Okay. Automatic repeat. Okay, this one doesn't seem to... Oh yeah, apparently this one does automatically play and rewind and fast forward. So we'll see it. We'll try it out here. See if it works. It also comes with a car charger jack. A remote, presumably with a battery. Car MP3. Pull the little battery tab out and see if it works. Yes, the remote works. And here's our little tape player with images of turntables on it. Alright, well anyway, let's see what this thing will do. Got a old 1 GB SD card. Pop that in. Wow, that feels cheap. The nice thing about the Duo was it was on all metal case, fairly heavy. This weighs about as much as a regular cassette tape. And we'll be right back. I'm going to go grab my scale just for entertainment for that, because I have an actual cassette tape here, The Grateful Dead. But the actual cassette tape is heavier than this. It's just surprising since this is supposedly has a battery in it. Probably not much of a battery, but it's got a battery. Alright. Let's plug into the computer here and see what happens. Now, autoplay does not work on this computer, so we'll probably have to open this up manually if it works. We've got a red light. Nothing, no sound from the computer or anything indicating that it was plugged in. Yeah, let's see what happens when we turn it on. We get a blue light. Oh, found new hardware. USB composite device. USB audio device. Found disk drive. Your new hardware is installed and ready to use. Alright. Okay, removable disk, E. Let's see what the properties are. 968 megs, okay, that's our 1 gig SD card. And I guess you just drag your music to it. So, here, let's put here, we'll do the Magic Centipede and Pirate Radio. Not very impressive transfer rates, which is expected. Okay, there we have it. Close that and eject the MP3 player. Safe to remove hardware. Okay, so alright, it's blinking. Not sure if it's doing anything. Let's try turning it off. the computer out of the way again. And we've also got a cassette player here. Alright, cassette player is plugged in. Let's plug in our crappy headphones and see if this thing actually does anything first. Okay, turn it on. Blinking blue lights. And let's try play. I hear nothing. Okay, so we have sound. And both tracks appear to be working. So let's pause that, unplug our headphones, and try putting it in our tape player. Okay, I'm gonna guess we're gonna try this side up. Turn the volume down because I don't know what will happen, and play. And nothing. Okay then. Let's see if the rollers turned for a little bit and then stopped. I mean, this tape player works. It's not the greatest, but it does work. But apparently turning those doesn't seem to do anything. Alright, so let's try hitting play first.
Originating from KQLZ-FM Los Angeles.
Let's see if fast forwarding will skip the song.
Jockey and part 2. What you are about to... Psycho songs and assorted riffs. This program is intended for your... in any shape or form without the expressed written permission of the National Football League. Dedicated to the men and women of the United States. And God bless you. The party pig has landed. Pirate Radio 100.
Okay, so that apparently doesn't work.
On a current affair.
Alright, well the thing works to an extent. But it doesn't advance or stop or anything, which is not surprising. Now the Duo had a little roller in here that would sense, it would control the speed of the tape, and it would sense when it was being fast forward or rewound. This one apparently doesn't do that. So, let's take it apart. You know, before we take it apart, just remember, it has the remote. But, this is an infrared remote. How is it supposed to work when it's in a tape recorder? Oh wait, I see right here there's a little infrared sensor, which will probably work if you've got it in a car MP3 play or car player, but probably not going to work in here. I think it's off. Yes, it's off. not the best tape player. So let's see if we can fast forward here. Oh, yeah, it did work.
This is a special broadcast. This is a special. Apple tree behind my old house was a little place
Okay.
where I would hide out.
Alright, that's enough of that. Let's take it apart. Alright, so let's go. There's 5 or 6 screws, 4 in each corner and 2 in the bottom. And those 2 are smaller, apparently. Might have to get my other screwdriver out. Oh. Yes, I'm going to have to go get my other screwdriver. And we'll be back. Alright, so we got it apart. And of course the screws are on the bottom. And there we go. There's our little battery pack there. Spring-loaded tensioner on the head. Buttons, which actually seem to be decent buttons. They're not little plastic, they're actually metal buttons, which is kind of surprising. Let's take our memory card out. Here's our little infrared sensor. And the tape drive heads, which have gears on them, but are they actually connected to anything? Whole circuit board appears to be held in with one screw. So we'll take that out. And they are connected to nothing. So there is no way that this can advance your songs by using the controls on the tape deck. Yeah, that's not going to work. That's not going to happen because there's no way for it to sense whether you're fast forwarding or stopping or playing or pausing or anything like that. So yeah, you can only control it with the remote or with the buttons that are on it. So yeah. Anyway, it's a novel idea. It's somewhat similar to the Duo player, but yeah. What can you expect for 15 bucks? Anyway, thanks for watching.